Good morning, my favorite people of the internet. I swear, last week was a crazy one, but now we are back. As you can hear, I feel like this week I've really had time to like rechannel my energy, refocus. I haven't been posting that much all week. I'm back. I'm back. Last week I was out of it. Had some little stuff going on. This week we're back. Full throttle, no plan, no none of that. We've been back. And I'm just excited because I know I did not go. Did I go live yesterday? I don't even know if I went live yesterday. But it doesn't matter because I'm here today. And I hope that everybody's been doing amazing. Hopefully. Hopefully. And make sure as you come in, you talk, say good morning. Don't say good morning. It's really up to you. Of course, it's Friday. We don't typically have anything scheduled for a specific time on Fridays. We kind of just go with the flow. Good morning, Lexi. Good morning, Emonique. Good morning, Tiffy Bay. Poo poo, I had a job. This is my job, boo. I I can't be fucked with. Oh, you can't touch this. This is my job. And as you can see, I do it quite well, right? Happy Untucked Friday. It's been 1 week since we took Untucked to the streets. Like, that's why I was like, it feel like it's been like a whole bunch of weeks and weeks and weeks. What's up, Jess? But it hasn't. Hey, Dee Dee. Good morning, Angelita. It hasn't been that long. Like, January, it's been a lot this month. I ain't even gonna count until you like we started. Okay, last year ended like boom, boom, boom. Exactly, but this is my job. I'm doing my job. That's why I be so confused when people say something about a job. Like, do you not see how consistent I am? Do you not see how I work Monday through Friday? This is my job. Like, I turned this into a job, and I think I'm doing pretty well at it. I think I'm rocking. Mwah. But yeah. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully all of the women have been okay this last week. I know I have not been that present. I'm back. I'm present. Hey, Essence. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm in a great mood. Like, I mean, I'm always in a great mood. But for some reason, I mean, they can tell me to get a job. Because one thing about it, I definitely have the skills. I have the wherewithal to get a job. Thank you for the positive messages. God bless me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I hope that God does continue to bless me because I think he's been doing his thing. He been doing his big one. So like as long as he keep doing what he been doing, we gonna be straight because he has been blessing me. Like I can't even sit up here, and act like he hasn't. He really has. He really has. And he will continue to. Happy Friday, everybody. Did I get your tag? Probably not. I haven't looked at no tags this morning. I made some videos and then I went live. So, I ain't really looked into because I mean I gotta catch up on everything. Like I don't know if you paid attention, but this whole last week I really haven't been doing that much. Because I was mentally getting myself together, but I also was mentally wanting to be here with y'all, which is why I didn't take no break. But at the same time, I did take a break. I just wasn't. I just basically this whole week I've been focused on me. Like if I wasn't feeling mentally up to arguing, I didn't go live. If I wasn't feeling mentally up, I was like, and the problem I was having in this last couple of like months is that I'm not gonna lie, I feel guilty when I'm not on here talking to y'all. Or like if I have to get off, I be feeling so guilty. But I had to realize, like, yeah, I'm building like close relationships with a lot of people. My Instagram not back though. I'm just posting on Instagram on my backup account because babes, they can't stop me. Like I cannot let that stop me. But yeah, my Instagram is still going. Like it's not back. My Instagram account is DL Whisper with two R's, if you were wondering. But yeah, we can't let little stuff like that stop us. Like we got to keep going. You got to keep pushing. Like that's what this is about. This isn't about letting no little stuff stop me. Like having to make a new account. I didn't get paid from Instagram, so technically I lost nothing. So that's why I'm just like, for me, just make another account. I appealed it. Once they look through everything, if they give me the account back, that would be nice. If they don't, as you can see, I'm already on the next account posting because you can't. I'm not stopping. That'll give people exactly what they want. That's why I was like, for me, I know that the goal is to stop me, and I'm not stopping. Cause that's all of these tactics. They're just like things that they want people to stop fucking with me and they want me to stop. And it's not working. Good morning, Skitsko. Monica, what's up? I'm not on TikTok. I'm not. They got my IP address banned. So until I get a new phone, I will not be able to get on TikTok. Good morning, Nicole. What's up, Pamela? Hey, Jess. Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm not stopping. I understand. Some people care about the numbers. That's why I be telling y'all don't focus on the numbers. Like, I'm not worried about the numbers. I'm worried about the content. You get what I'm saying? Like, for me, it's about the content. It's not about this celebrity follow me. It's not about, oh my God, I get this many views. Like, none of that matters to me. None of that. There's been plenty of times where I took a pause because if, like I always say, the only way I would stop is if it didn't actually help women. No, they didn't take. They took my account because people mass reported it. But my account isn't permanently gone. When they do a manual review, they review your whole account. So therefore, I've had that account for over a year. So they're just doing a review over like maybe almost 1,000 videos. I think I had 800, 900 videos. So they do have a lot to look at. So it might take some time for them to look at every video. If they're gonna actually look at every video, I just know that they're manually reviewing it. And that's okay because I'm still gonna continue to help women. You feel me? Like that's not gonna stop anything. Like we still need to help women. These trans people are still gonna be a problem whether the DO Whisperer has an account or not. Thank you, Red Jones. They always yelling about clout, but talking about me. But it doesn't matter because when they talk about me, it just makes more women know who I am. Women have enough sense that they're not gonna listen to most women. Some women will, but most women aren't gonna listen to what somebody said. They're gonna come feel me out for themselves. They're gonna come see some of the videos. They're gonna come and see what's going on. And once they come see what's going on, they're gonna see that whoever made the video is a hater. That's what they always see. That's why I'm like, I don't be worried about that. And my page isn't taken. It's just disabled right now. Because Instagram have not hit me back, and I've already talked to them. So, they're just reviewing my stuff because of mass reporting. So it's not really that my page got taken. It's that there was just some mass reporting, and they have an AI system that, will take your page down, and then they have to manually review it. So that's why I was like, I'm just going through my manual review right now. My other page is already up and going, already been posting videos. We didn't stop nothing. My other page went from 3 posts to 16 posts this week. And my page only been gone since the 28th. That's why I said ain't shit stop. You can't stop me. You can just make me have to get on another page. That's it. Good morning, everybody that said good morning while I was in the middle of talking. If I didn't speak to you, good morning, good morning. I hope that you're doing great on this Friday. Thank you, Nana. And Lynn, safety does come first. Making videos on the internet shouldn't be safe though. That's why I said people, especially the law, they shouldn't be protecting trans people, and trans people are the people inciting violence and doing the accosting. That's the problem. Good morning, Angela. Good morning, Yolanda. Good morning, Boss Nick Kaplan. Good morning, Victoria. Good morning, Lou Rodriguez. That's the issue. But yeah, so and Keisha, what are you? Just out of curiosity, because I mean, come on now, let's. The law doesn't protect faggots. There's no laws. I mean, I guess anybody can get a hate crime, but the point that I'm making is that there's no specific laws that protect gay men. It's strictly for trans women. So you can't even put gay men into that equation. Babes, we don't have laws that protect us. Yeah, the mental illness is getting out of control. They are. They're always inciting violence. That's why I say, like, it's crazy that they're a protected class and they're the class that people need protecting from. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're the people that people need protecting from, and yet they're pushing for protection. Goodbye. That's crazy to me. Good morning, Shantae. And I appreciate all of y'all too. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Thank y'all for showing up. Thank y'all for listening. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Good morning, Altanice. And Aaliyah, it is patriarchy. Yeah, I'm gonna discuss the Tasha K interview tonight. Good morning, Mika. Good morning, everybody. But yeah, like my whole thing is that they so quick to bully women. They be so quick. Thank you. I'm glad that it's informative. I count 6 shots. What's up? Good morning. Good morning, Angel. Good morning, Raquel. Male socialization plus testosterone, correct. Even though they get it blocked, they still have it. Are you talking about my Instagram? My Instagram got disabled. My Instagram is disabled right now. You don't have them only on Facebook. Yeah, a lot of people, my Facebooks are still good. But yeah, so I'm just glad that they show what I already been saying because I don't have to say it. I just show it. Literally, just show videos of them doing and saying exactly what I said they be doing and saying. Like, Jason Calloway, I don't have to give you anything. Why is the man asking me about anything? You see how so many men be a part of the chat? That's how you know they haven't been here because they would already know. Men don't get to ask questions. No, I don't have TikTok. No TikTok. It's supposed to snow today. Um, around 6 p.m. You'll see a flyer.
Yeah, straight.
Yeah, I've already said that wasn't me on TikTok. But Jason, you don't get to ask the question. It's supposed to snow in Georgia. Supposed to though. It was supposed to snow last week and it didn't snow. Pretty, you said I need my own show. On? I mean, I think it's time as well. Like, I think it's time as well, too. So, we're working towards all of that. You just gotta let things just happen as they happen. I mean, I don't know when that's gonna happen, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm just kind of going with the flow. Ah, I be wanting to do a podcast. I just don't like waiting to talk about stuff. Jason, I still have my 401k and my retirement that's still gaining interest. My page, I just started another one. You know how many pages I done lost? That's why I say, like, people thought that everything was going to stop me. None of that is going to stop me. Calling my job didn't stop me. Losing pages didn't stop me. Like, nothing. That's why I say, like, nothing can stop me. Doxing me didn't stop me. Doxing my family didn't stop me. Like, nothing stopped me. That's what I be trying to get people to realize. Like, nothing you can do nor say is going to stop me. Jason is jealous. Y'all need a skincare routine. I actually have my own skincare line coming out. I got a lot of stuff that I've been working on. Ah, that's what I love. Like, this has been a long first year, but I'm satisfied. Like, I'm very satisfied where I'm at. I'm very satisfied with how I didn't let nobody stop me, despite there was a lot of things thrown at me. And I hope that women are still being helped. That's why I said, like, for me, I had to focus back in on helping women because that's why I came here. I didn't come here to argue with gay men about what I already know and what they know. I came here to help women. Prince the Daughters, hey, I count 6 shots. Thank you. And Kiara, thank you for your support. Yes, we going if I gotta be the only one, I'm gonna keep being the only one. Like, oh, I didn't even know you was in my message request, Prince the Daughters. Cause see, Instagram not sending it to me. Let me look you up and follow you back. Cause Instagram not sending me all of my requests. Dang, and you messaged me Wednesday. That's why I'm like, damn, why they didn't send me this? Maybe I gotta get on my computer to see all of my messages. Michelle, exactly. But I did go back on Fiverr and Now that I know I can't, basically, it's gonna take too much to go live on my own website. So what I plan to do is just get my website up and I'll just go live through other platforms. That way I can still have all of my videos and everything where I need everything. So my website should be done. Should keyword it should be done by next weekend because yeah, everything is already, in play. And then it's gonna be up. Yeah, like once I figured out like okay, going live straight from my website is gonna take too much. I'm like, all right, I can let that go. I can go live on other platforms and just, go live there. But as far as videos and certain posts and certain facts and stuff, I'm like, I need my website for that. Cause I don't once I rebuild I don't want to have to keep reposting videos. And like shit happen at certain times. So posting a video now is not gonna make sense to me because my page went in an order that was organic. I like the more organicness about it. Like I don't want it to be super forced. Good morning, Valerie. How you feeling today? And just yes, that's why I was like, okay, so the website should be done really, really soon. Oh, thank you, Kiara. Thank you, Taylor Shay. I really appreciate y'all positivity. Like y'all don't understand. Like that's so important. Like that's so important. Like how positive y'all be. It make me have to be positive in times where I be feeling like okay, I could be super negative. So that's why I was like, I really do appreciate it. I really do. Oh, good morning, Rochelle. And there's been so many people trying to get my Instagram back. That's why I was like, it's so crazy. I didn't even realize how many people like they like, oh hell no, I was looking for you. And it's just like, yeah, they got me. They got me. But it was just so funny because it's like, damn, y'all looking for me. They're like, I didn't see you at 7 o'clock. I'm like, look, they know my time and everything. Like that just made me smile so much. Like when people didn't see me at 7 a.m., they like, where he at? Andrea, of course. And Prince of Daughters, that's why I don't focus on the negative for too long. Now, am I gonna get in a whole ass? Yes. But I'm gonna go back to educating. Like sometimes I have to go a little street on them. Sometimes I have to go a little street. Not all of the time. But sometimes I have to go back to the streets. I was looking for the pre-live. See, that's what I'm saying. Like I really just this week I was really focused on getting my energy back together because I mean I don't know if people could see, but I was mad every day after Friday. So I was like, yeah, I gotta really like stop going live even if I'm mad. Like I just gotta take some time. That's why this week I really wasn't as active as I normally am because I was really just like, all right, just take my time for me. Cause I was mad as hell about everything that happened over the course of the last week, and I still am, but I'm just simmering. Has Carissa responded to her fakeness? Claudia, wait, who has who responded? Happy Friday, Soleil. Hey, Red. Good morning, Dree. Hey Scott, I'm doing good, y'all. It's early. I need to go get some groceries just in case it do snow. I'm hoping that it don't snow, cause I mean we don't have to have snow. It didn't snow last week. Let's just keep it like that. No, Claudia getting drug on Twitter though. That's why I was like, I ain't off of Claudia, but I ain't on her either. Cause I mean, I feel like she was just being a puppet. That's why I was like, I mean, for me, it's like, am I mad at the ventriloquist dummy, or do am I mad at the person that's working the ventriloquist dummy? You know? And it's like for me, I know who pulling the strings. Corey Holcomb pop. Wow. No, what did Corey Holcomb do? Yeah, I didn't know Claudia was always in drama though. That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't know that. Like when everything happened, everybody, oh, you shouldn't have been surprised. No, I was. She's 50 plus years old. I'm looking at her as like, older figure. Like, yeah, it was Barney pulling Claudia's strings. Barn. So, oh, you talking about Corey Holcomb? Yeah, he did. But they saying it's so many stories about that. That's why I was like, I don't even with Corey Holcomb. I don't even know because it's like Claudia set me up with that, so I don't even be knowing how to feel about that because it's like, did you feed me false information? It's so much with that because I mean, behind the scenes, people saying that video is not that video, which I mean, I feel like the video is the video, but they saying the video not the video. Like I did see the video. That's why I'm like. But I'm like, I also know that AI is real, so I don't know. I don't know what to believe. Cause Claudia called him apologizing, so I don't know. Like that's why I was like, is the video real? Cause I'm like, she love inboxing somebody talking about let's get on the phone. That's how you know she messy. You want me to get Barney? Well, Barney don't want to be got. So I don't know what's going on with the Corey situation. That's why I was like, with AI, I don't know what to believe. Like, I really don't. Like, it's black and white. It's AI. It popped up out of nowhere. They already been to court. So I was just like, I don't know. Yo, I don't know. I just know they be having a lot going on. That's what we can attest to, even on the reality show. Yeah, I'm just over here. Barn. I mean, I don't know what happened. I just know Corey was saying that whole video was fake, and I'm just like, can the whole video be fake? Or no, Lisa, my Instagram is not back up. Mm-mm. It's probably gonna take them at least a week to review all of the videos. They're doing a manual review, so just give them time. I'm confident that I should get my page back. Considering I didn't have no strikes, that's why I was like, I mean, it's not like I had strikes on my page. Which video is he saying fake? The video with him and that lady outside. He's saying that video not real. Good morning, X's and O's. That's why I was like, is the video all fake? Like, then Claudia calling him. That's why I was like, if she thought it was real and she had the behind the scenes scoop, why the fuck would she call him after smearing his name? That's why I was like, that's the only part that didn't make sense to me. Cause it's like maybe she didn't want to be responsible. I don't know. Maybe he was making it seem like she was the person that was responsible for everything. No, I think it was real too. I mean, I reposted it. I think it was real. But her actions just got me questioning it because I didn't know who Corey Holcomb was before Claudia. You get what I'm saying? That's why for me it's weird because I didn't know who he was before her. Thank you, Jasmine. Have you noticed that every time you speak on them, something happens? I have noticed that. I have. That's why I was like, nah, I didn't know if everybody else be noticing that, but I have noticed that. That happens every single time. But I don't know. I don't know. We just gotta see how it play out. You refuse to be an OG MSD. But see, that's what I was thinking. Like, I'm like, Claudia is older. She been on this in this media shit. Like, I can trust her. Me being young and naive. But it's okay. You said I got called to do this. Happy Untucked Friday. Happy Untucked Friday. But you said I got called for it. I think so too. I think everything is happening how it's supposed to happen. That's why I was like, it's every time I have a little step back, it be something much greater coming. So that's why I was like, it's always something better. Claudia is like 53. She's 53 or 54 or 50. I just know she over 50, closer to 55. That's why I was just like, not really expecting that. Yeah, you can't really trust nobody in media. Thank you, Angela Haynes. This Hasha K interview. Lord. Yeah, she into it with Nikki. That's why I said, like, that's been the case, though. Like, she was trying to get me to be into it with Nikki. That's why I was like, that's why I posted that message because I'm like, ever since, even when she wanted me to talk about Offset, that's why I was like, I didn't, now knowing what I know, I'm just like, she was feeding me certain people. And when you look at the people that she was feeding me, it's just like, why these people? Little Duval, Corey Holcomb, Offset, Nikki. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, you want me to, like, You was mad the interview wasn't longer. Yeah, she kicked me out for Charleston White, but it is what it is, you know. He's more known. So we literally had to like stop in the middle of the interview because Charleston White was about to be there. It was just like, yo, so I had to end up, you know. Wait, what was Tasha K saying on the book? I didn't see it. I wasn't on social media that much yesterday. You talking about Claudia? Yes. That's what I was like. But I'm like, is she sending me people for other people? I mean, Kiel, you know, it is what it is. That's just what happened. I mean, it's the name of the game. Like, you know? But yeah, the interview, I wish it could have been a little bit longer. Just a little bit. And I had to go to the airport. You know, I was flying out. So that's why I was like, I mean, between him being on the way, me needing to go to the airport, it was just a lot. I think it all happened so fast. Like, I don't even think people, will you go back for a follow up interview? I don't know. Because, like, when she posted that she wanted me to come for an interview, like, I ended up flying out, like, the next, she posted that, like, on a Wednesday. That next week, I was there. So, yeah, Claudia is just the catalyst. I wish she would have done her research. Valerie, that would have helped her had she done a little research, or her team at least. But that's why I was like, maybe things went so fast that they couldn't do research. Because I mean, we filmed that. Like, I'm telling you, when she posted she wanted me on her show, it was like a week later. So that's why I was like, I think things just move too quick. Because even in that interview, if you listen, I didn't know that much about T.S. Madison at that time. That's why I was like, I was so still blinded because I was mad and taking it serious, but not as serious as I'm taking it now, and not as serious as it got in December. That's why I was like, her interview was just a little too early, a little too early. But if you watch the interview, you would think that we just done that yesterday because the stuff that we talked about, ironically, is shit that's going on currently. And Angela, you know, the more she posts me, it's so crazy because a lot of people have been trying to like they think like me and Tasha K like best friends. And it's like that's not the case. Like I just done an interview with her. Like, you know, that was like my first in-person interview. And that's the only I've done one other in-person interview. So for me, it was important to also show people that, hey, because at that time it was like, oh, he don't ever leave out the house. Like, okay. I didn't clearly left out of the house, flew somewhere, recorded something like, you know, like just that was it was kind of like a all right, I'm here. You said Tasha messy too for real. Y'all said don't trust Tasha. Well, me and her don't talk. Like that interview, I mean, I think right now, of course, she posted it because I mean it's a lot of shit going on with me. Like we know how that works. Like if you're gonna she's in it to make money, so of course posting the interview while I'm getting into it with T.S. Madison. I'm getting into it with Claudia. I'm getting into it with Steve the Stoner. Like, you know, all of these other people, Cardi B or the Barty Gang, rather. I'm getting into it with them. So it's like, you know, I got why she posted it. I don't think she's a part of the agenda. I think she just know. I mean, she do this to make money. That's why you see you had to have a subscription to watch it up until now. That's why I was like, I mean, she just make her money. Yeah, like that's why I was like, I already know it's just business. Like if you flying people out and paying all, like you're doing all of this to make money. So yeah, she made her money. The video out now at a good time. It's a lot going on. She posted it on YouTube. I'm sure it's ads in it. She gonna make her money. Then she do her ads. Like that's why I was like, I understand business. Like I have an MBA, so for me, it's like I get business completely. She showed it to us for free. Oh, she showed it to her. See, that's what I'm saying. Like she showed her fans the video, so they already had saw it. That's why I'm like, a lot of people hadn't saw it. I don't think Tasha messy. I don't see her doing nothing differently than everybody else do. That's why I be like, and even in that interview, I told her that, like, I respect her because guess what? She doesn't have to say what people want her to say. Like, if anything, I feel like she's more similarly like me, or I'm more similarly like her because we don't say what people want us to say for money. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't think she can be bought. Like, that's one thing I do think. I don't think she can be bought. I feel like she say what she really think, what she really feel, and I appreciate people like that because I do the same thing. Like maybe me and her don't have the same thoughts, but I appreciate that she's not gonna, like even with the trans stuff, she could easily just go along with the trans community just to make money and just anything. She could go along with everything just to make money and just to please people and keep everybody happy. But she stand on what she truly believe in. Even if I don't agree with it, it's still like I appreciate people who are really authentically themselves. That's what I'm saying. And you said, do I get along with Armand? No, like Armand, before I even made that video about Armand, because he don't save his Twitter spaces, he kept holding Twitter spaces about me and saying like, oh, if I was smart and I wanted to get into like being a celebrity, I would stop going against T.S. Madison. T.S. Madison is a big person in media, da 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 da. Because he was saying basically, this was around the time Millie had lost that lawsuit to Meg, even though she didn't really lose. And he was saying like, he was telling her that she should have stopped talking about Meg because it wasn't gonna get her anywhere. And he was saying people want him to talk about Cardi B, and he not gonna do that. Basically, he showed me by talking about me, B, by saying I should not say nothing about T.S. Madison for the sake of trying to make money, and I'm not even here to make money. And just him trying to be a celebrity, like he's a clout chaser. I don't like people like that. I don't like people like that because it's like you see he's gotten nowhere, right? Not to say he hasn't gotten anywhere, but what he wants to do and the positions that he want to be in, he's not in them. Because he was like, "Oh, I can't say nothing about Cardi B, or she'll call Angela Lee Yee or other people, and they won't have me on the radio, or they won't have me in these spaces." So it's like, oh, okay, so you're scared to say the truth because you feel like it's gonna impact your opportunities. So you'll just be fake and say what people want you to say. No, he literally said this. That's why I was like, I mean, when I heard him say it, like the video about me still on his YouTube, when I heard him say it, I was just like, oh yeah, like that's definitely not somebody I would want to be cool with. Cause that to me is he already let me know that he's the fake person that's trying to social climb. Yeah. That's why I was like, oh yeah, no, me and Armand can't ever be cool. And then you done talked about me because T.S. Madison, because you friends with Musty Mad. Internet, I be trying to tell them. But that's why I say I don't even be wanting to get everybody energy because most of the time y'all don't even be knowing them. I be introducing y'all to people that you wouldn't even have knew. That's why I say like unless people just ultimately keep tagging me a bunch of times and make it into a narrative, I usually will ignore the hell out of people because you gonna be by yourself. Now sometimes that's why I say like I can be forced into to some beef sometimes. Like if y'all tag me too much and I just so happen to see a video and people talking a little too spicy, now it's beef. I hate how corrupt the world is too. But at the end of the day, at least we know that it's corrupt. And we just don't become the corrupt people. That's why I was like, I can't be corrupted. And people hate a person that can't be used as a puppet. Good morning, Miss Coleman or Message Coleman. You know, they hate that. They hate people who can actually articulate themselves and stand on a business. Yup. And I'm gonna stay here, you know. Oh, I wish we could all meet in person. Well, no, tagging me in something DL versus tagging me in the video about myself is completely different. That's why I say like I'm not like the DL content really never turns into beef. Like here and there, some of the men will like try to beef. Like Steve the Stoner tried to have a little go back and forth. You had like Antoine, like, but that's it's rare that they try to beef with me if I make a video about them. The trans community though, they be trying to really just beef about anything. That's why I say I don't have to. I don't have to watch videos about myself because I mean, what they say about me, it doesn't really matter. It's just gonna get me to say something about them. That's why I was like, it don't even be mattering if it's a personal video because they're not attacking my points. They're attacking my character and they're attacking me, and that should let you know something off the bat. Like if they can't attack what I'm saying and this the information that I'm giving out, and they can only try to attack my character, my looks, my credit, my family, that should tell you something. Which is why I just ignore them. You never see nobody make a video like, well, this wouldn't be accurate because like it's always like just attacks on me, just attacks on my family, just attacks on my appearance, just attack is like okay, so if we can't attack the argument, we don't need to have a conversation. But if you threaten me, and that's what I hate. I'm still maturing because I mean, words are just words. But I think sometimes you can't even play with people and their words because words have meaning. So yeah, but so what y'all up to today? Anybody got any plans? Everybody going to work? Like, what's up? Good morning, Jalea. What's up, Justice? Yeah, they attack everything but the truth, and that's why I keep going. I just hate that I'm like having to always start over on platforms because sometimes some women will come to my page and just go to the bottom and work their way up all the way to the top and watch like so many videos. And I hate when people can't just access my content. Okay, some people going to work, some people snowed in, some people fixing breakfast. I think if you're going through something, you gotta just think about it and release it. Okay, we got some people working from home, half school, half day at work. Okay. But I don't know and my whole thing is like why I just will never get why they so mad that women don't want to be with DL man. Like and how mad they be, it's just like, why are we so angry about this? And see, Tori, that's what I'm saying. You watch my videos from the bottom. That's why I'm like, I hate when people can't do that because some people are doing that. Like a lot of people text me like, I went through your whole entire page, and I'm just like, that's what I be wanting people to do because you're gonna learn everything that everybody else has been learning over the course of time. It's not easy to release when your heart and your mind not on the same accord. You got to bring them together. You got to truly know what you want in life and truly know that if you're spiritual, I believe in God. So, I mean, I just always just believe that, hey, everything is happening for a reason. I think sometimes, hey, Dita Brader, I think sometimes you also have to go through things because it's going to prepare you for something better. Like, imagine all of the shit I've been going through. When I actually get to the place that I need to be and where I'm supposed to be, nothing will be able to phase me. We've already been through it all. So I feel like these are all just little tests, little battles, little times of like, okay, you needed to learn a lesson about yourself. Because ultimately, this is spiritual warfare. And my spirit can't be broken, which is why I can't be broken. Because as long as your spirit can't be broken, you should always be able to bounce back. Like, always. Are you driving up to New York? Don't get caught in the snow. And I think you have to go through things. Like, I don't know. I just feel like going through things is normal in life. Everybody go through things. I don't think anybody has a perfect life. So I think that you just have to come to a point where it's like, okay, I'm gonna go through things sometimes, but it doesn't last forever. It doesn't last forever. And I mean, that's just something I always rely on. Yeah, it's character development. Yeah, and I think women, y'all always had a gaydar. I think a lot of the times you just don't be wanting to trust it. And sometimes, if even if you ask the man, I think a lot of people will think, well, I asked him, so I was expecting him to be honest. And it's like, no, men are liars. Oh yeah, X's and O's. My diet and everything is still, my life is still good. I just got to get my website together so I can start, you know, getting my shit together. That way I don't have to go back to a job because I don't plan on going back to work. I really think working for me, at least in Atlanta, is over with because too many people know me and I just don't think, I just don't trust people. So that's why I was like, I'm just focused on getting me together even more. Red, it would have to be a private meet and greet though. But yeah, I want to do stuff like that. Good morning, Desiree. I want to do stuff like that. I just don't want to put other people in danger. Yeah, I'm still going into politics. Oh, I'm never scared to get got. I don't want to put other people in danger. Boo, I did you not see me go to the danger? Danger doesn't scare me. I've been in danger my whole life. So danger doesn't necessarily scare me, but I don't want to put other people in danger. Because as you can see, like there's a lot of people don't that doesn't consider others. So my whole point is others would be in danger. Yeah, that's why I was like, I kind of hate that I grew up like that because I'm not scared of danger. I'll go straight to it. Why didn't I get out? Because legally, you can't go on people's property in Georgia. That's why. Legally, I couldn't get out and go on his property. If it would have been legal for me to, babes, I would have been at the door. But I don't do things that are illegal. That's why I don't have no mug shots. Oh yeah, I'm about to block him. But I just wanted him to know that we're always gonna play within the legal parameters. I'm not stupid. But yeah. No, he gone. You ain't even gotta say nothing to him. They not smart. You said what's the plans next? The plans next is to get everything together to enter into politics. Hopefully get my page back. If not, continue with my other page. Get my website together and just keep helping women. But I just want to get my website together so it could be a playlist. Like, you know how I do my topics? I want my website to have the videos by topics. Like, you need bedroom videos. Okay, you need to go to this tab. You need to know about mother stuff. Or even just like the trans videos. I want all of my videos grouped by topics. Like all of my trans videos need to be in one place. I just want it very organized. That way people can just access the information. And if you want to watch like me in like what I consider a seminar, which is like, the 2 hour lives, I want those in one place too. Because for me, I know some people might want to watch clips and some people might sit and watch a full 2 hour video. So I just want to give people everything that I already offer. I live 25 years in a deal, man, very successful, married to everywhere. Yeah, they are, Veronica. They're everywhere. You said what I do PI work. I don't know if I have time to do PI work. It depends. Like you got to think. Even when I get into politics, like that's why I want to go ahead and get my website and all of my videos up because that's gonna take a lot of energy. Like I've been studying like different parts of politics because I'm entering in on trans issues, but I still have to understand like reproductive health. I've been looking into the economy. Just looking into everything because politics isn't just one thing. So I'm gonna have to sit down and actually start studying. So that way I'm not, ill informed. Like I want to be very informed and have the actual information that I need. And I like to cite sources. So, I gotta sit down and study because I don't have if I ain't got the sources, do I have more interviews coming up? Well, I do, but I don't. Like I have been going back and forth on trusting people. Cause I mean y'all gotta think like I don't know if I fly all the way to California, I could be flying into a setup. So for me, I just haven't been doing anything because it's like I don't even know you. Cause people will find you from random places, but I'm like I don't know if I should just take the chance and just go for it. I read Facebook messages sometimes. I just been doing other stuff. Like I'm not gonna lie, I just been doing so much other stuff. Like I haven't really been this week. I haven't been on social media a lot. I've been mentally resetting myself because I was in a state of mind where I wasn't gonna be productive. So I was putting out a little video here and there, but for the most part, I was just focused on me, like focused on like they say exercising and just eating, healthier, sitting outside, talking to my friends, like really like getting off social media because I feel like I don't want my whole life to become social media. Like I have a whole life outside of social media. So I have to make sure I keep that because that's how I keep my sanity. A lot of people, their whole life is social media. And now that I don't work, I have to make sure, like, okay, I do something outside of social media. Yeah, because my nervous system was overloaded last week now. Nervous system was shot. That's why I was like, okay, when my nervous system started messing up, that's when I know, like, okay, I got to take a break. I'll post, but it's like I ain't gonna be on here replying to comments. And I was like, I was doing that for like the first 2 days when I knew I needed to like really just get off my phone. And I was arguing with people that support me, and I was misunderstanding everything, and I was getting offended. You said higher security. I know. That's why I got to start making some money. Security costs a lot, boo. This my year. This my year. That's what I said. At the end of last year, I was like, this year I'm gonna focus on website, getting monetized, doing in person stuff, hiring security, getting my own show, letting more women tell their stories about trans women, getting heavily into politics. Like I have a when I tell you I got a bunch, getting my products released. Be safe, Winter Baddie, and I hope that you have well, Winter Baby, and I hope that you have a great day at work. Thank you, Denisha, Dita Brader. Yo, shit, I'll definitely check my messages today. I'll make Fridays, untuck Fridays, and I'll just go through all of my messages on Fridays if I don't do it any other day. Karamo, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to build myself. You gotta think like people are scared of the trans community. I know y'all don't really be understanding that, but because it's politically incorrect, like brands, other people, but for me, I don't care about being politically correct when it comes to that. When it comes to that, I don't care about it because it shouldn't even be politically incorrect to say that trans women are men. Like you get what I'm saying? Like even in the research world, people don't get it. DL in the research community is not used because they consider it a slur, which is crazy. And that's why I love Tasha K because she's not always trying to be politically correct. She's not focused on being politically correct. Am I gonna move out of Atlanta? I am at some point. Your Twitter messages aren't working. Yeah. This the year. That's why I said this is my year. Like everything is gonna fall into place for me this year. I'm telling you, this is my year. Last year, I was chilling. You said don't move. I don't really care for Atlanta no more though. I don't really care for Atlanta. I think the powers that be might be DL. Of course. A lot of them are DL. You talking about just move to Gwinnett? You are so funny. You said move to G Code. Sandra might come get me. Ruby might try to send some people if I move to G Code. I'm just joking, by the way. Cause Ruby ain't gonna do nothing. Do meet and greets before you leave Atlanta. Okay. I might do a meet and greet. I mean, it's just gonna have to be secured. That's it. Yeah, and I mean, I already didn't want to live. I don't like cold weather. It doesn't help with my mood, and I have to fight through seasonal depression, and I have to take so much vitamin D. That's why I was like, in the wintertime, I at least don't want to live in Georgia. It gets too cold, and now this like the third year in a row it's done snowed in January. So the fact that we're starting to get snow in January and then it look like it's gonna carry on into February, this not a place that I want to live. I do not like snow. No, Detroit got too much snow. I don't want to go. I want to go somewhere where it's warm during the winter months. I can't do cold weather. It's not good for me. Move to Miami. I thought about Miami. I did. I thought about Fort Lauderdale. Thought about Miami. Yeah, I don't want to go nowhere that has all of the seasons, to be honest. My friend in Texas got snow in Killeen. That's why I was like, I know Texas, some parts snow, but Los Angeles, a little too ghetto. You're going back to Vegas. Arizona isn't diverse. You said LA getting whitewashed. Oh, well, I don't know where I will end up. Happy Untucked Friday, Trinice. Do I feel safe in Atlanta? I mean, I've been in Atlanta. Yeah, I do everything. I don't feel unsafe. I just know, like, if I was to be unsafe anywhere, it would probably be Atlanta. And it's not nothing for me to really do that I haven't did. Like, like people be coming to Atlanta because it's new to them. This shit old to me. So it's like for me, I need something new. I need something fresh. Like this shit, I've been doing this already. This shit been done and did and did and did. Like, I done done it too many times. Like, no, I've never been to Europe. I'm telling you, this year I'm gonna be in the UK. I'm gonna go everywhere this year. I'm telling y'all. Y'all gonna be like, he said he was going over there. No, Illinois, no. And I ain't coming nowhere where I done had to eat the people up. You see, I had Chicago, I had the whole Chicago mad, or most of them, or half of them at least. Hell. Good morning, daily dose of jazz. How y'all feeling, Jazz? See, my friend Jazz is in Cali. That's why I'm like, is Cali where I need to be? I mean, I just want to leave for more. It's not really. I don't. Y'all basically Atlanta. Like I said, it's just played out. Like somebody to my Alabama. Okay, never probably gonna be Alabama. Can't lie to you, Alabama. But you know what? Alabama definitely get cold. Arkansas. I mean, do y'all got a bunch of stuff to do? I'll come anywhere as long as they got stuff to do and it's warm in the wintertime. Chicago felt hit. They did. Ooh, Lord. I'm glad they went on about their life. New York, no. Okay, so y'all, when I said I don't want to go nowhere cold, y'all recommending places that snow. Mm-mm. If it get below 50 in the winter, I don't want to go. And 50 pushing it, it don't even need to get below 60. I know y'all good, but yeah, nowhere cold. Like I don't want to move nowhere cold. I'm trying to get away from the cold. California is expensive. That was one of the reasons I was like, ooh, I don't know about Cali because not you left your phone in the house. But yeah, I don't know about Cali. When I was looking, I was like, California is expensive. I ain't trying to go nowhere and be paying that much. And when I say that much, I just mean like, you know, that much. Yeah, it's only expensive if you don't make enough, but I feel like what is enough? And maybe I shouldn't have been looking at places like near Beverly Hills. I just know I wouldn't want to live downtown LA. Like, you know. Well, see, Jazz, yo, 6 figures now. As a single person, I didn't get my YouTube page back. This is a new page. Yeah, I didn't get my YouTube back. It's freezing in Connecticut. I bet it is. And I want to go somewhere. Maybe I was thinking maybe like Phoenix or Cali or Fort Lauderdale. Jazz, I know. Which I just kept it going here. I don't even be posting a bunch over here because, you know, lately my videos been a little bit hectic. So that's why I was like, I'm gonna just start posting like my more informative videos over here and not me, going off on people. My YouTube been gone since like January 6th. hmm So I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna be running to be an elected official just yet. Like I'm definitely not jumping in straight to running to be an elected official. So right now I'm trying to register to be a lobbyist, which is like, you know what lobbyists do, kind of petition people about laws and stuff. But I want to study them. Am I able to repost my old videos to YouTube? I could. I am. I've been posting them over time. You always want to visit Japan. You should. It's just that flight. Oh, it's just thinking about like, damn, like you flying somewhere that's gonna take you that long. Like you got to go over the ocean. Good morning, How Whip. Yo, Shay, I told you I was gonna check it when I got off. Like I promise you, I'm gonna check your message. Oh, how it be? Oh, they have Mario go kart in the street. Um, our law. I'm waiting to. I haven't reached out to nobody yet because Instagram hasn't taken my page officially. They're still reviewing everything. So if once they send me that email, and if they say like, okay, we're not giving you your page back, then I'll start hitting people up. But I'm just trying to see first, because they got to do this regardless. Because what they got banned for, mm, I think I'm gonna get. I think I'm gonna get my page back. Not you on a 90-day Instagram detox. I should tour Japan. I ain't never had a Japanese person even hit me up about a deal, man. They gonna be so confused. They gonna be like, "What's the deal, man?" If somebody contacted me about a show, it just depends. Like I have gotten contacted about shows, but I'm just past the point of like I'm not going on the show to fight. Like that's not ever gonna like when I was 21 maybe, but I'm almost 30. So for me that time has passed. So unless it's like debating or something where you're using more of intelligence than being ignorant, then I don't be interested. So that's why a lot of that hasn't went anywhere because it just has to have some substance and it has to be helping women in some way. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But see, when you put they like the drama part about DL, man, but everybody try to ignore like, okay, yes, it's drama, but this is ultimately supposed to help women, and that's the part that they be trying to ignore. It's like, yo, you want the drama, but what about the other part? Like, how is this gonna help a woman that's watching it? How would this be beneficial? Reconnect parents with their kids who are gay. Oh, okay, I like that concept, Angela. I like that. That's the concept. Thank you, Nana. Yeah, grown people shouldn't have to fight. I understand that's the way most people are being entertained, but I feel like no. Especially when I can just make my own videos. That's why I was like, for me, I can just make my own videos, so I don't really need to go on these platforms fighting and doing all of that. I'll just get on YouTube and make a video or get on Instagram, and that's kind of how I got started. Like I just started making my own videos. Like I didn't really wait for somebody to give me an opportunity, or I didn't say, you know what? I just said, fuck it. Like I'm gonna make my own damn videos. Jazz, call out. No, I'm just playing. You better. What you should do is eat you some food. If you're sleepy, maybe you haven't ate. I don't know, but I know food will wake you up. If you eat something with sugar in it, it's gonna give you that boost that you need for the morning. It's like caffeine essentially. Now with T.S. Madison, that was gonna be different. That's why I was like, now some people, I gotta get them that. Now T.S. Madison, that was gonna have to be like a little brawl. I can't even lie to you. That's why I was like, I mean, I don't want to fight, but with him and the shit that he was doing, it's like, now that was only, I don't know where people thought it was gonna go besides the fight. Cause I mean, what else we was gonna do? Was the page deleted from the Stephon Diggs post? I don't. Yes, it was technically. Mm-hmm. But let's not bring that up because they swear I'm out here trying to blame Cardi B. Which I think I did say her name, so maybe that is kind of blaming her. But girl, we know what you be on about your man, and then it didn't make it no better because it was the night that Tasha K posted the interview. So I'm just like, ugh. Then we talked. She posted the clip of us talking about stuff on. That's why I was just like, Lord, Cardi over there punching the motherfucking air about her man because she hate when Tasha K talk about her man. So now that Tasha K done talked about her man, and it look like I'm just it. It do look like I talk about Stephon Diggs a lot, but it really don't give that. It really don't. Rain Love, I didn't work out. I didn't brush my teeth. I done all of that, boo. Have you not saw my videos that I made today? Did it look like my teeth need to be brushed or were they sparkling white? Go look. Cause I know you got some nerve. My videos are recorded the day of, boo. I said happy Friday. Look at your phone. It's Friday. So you go ask yourself, did I wash my face? Did you see any coal in my eye? Do it look like I got sleep in my eyes, boo? It doesn't. No, Cardi is delusional. That's why I said I really wasn't, giving her that. I really wasn't. When I talked about her man, you didn't see me talking about her. I just talked about her man. And I talked about her man before that was even her man, which is why I was a little confused on why she was so upset. Like, I've already talked about him before. That wasn't nothing new. They be so mad at the deal with Spur for shit that I don't be having no control over. I didn't tell Stefan to get that tattoo. None of that. I'm never gonna forget y'all. I'm over here reading some Instagram messages because I had to get on my computer. Oh my god, there go my girl. Mm. Oh my god, what Kevin Gates got going on? I'm seeing that a lot. My bad. Not Blueface. The shit that Blueface be saying always be crazy. Ah, I did say they said Cardi B done this. They didn't say that. I play too much. And when I said they, people know when you say they. Oh, but we already knew that though. People be so shocked. He done said that so many times. I thought it was something else. I mean, not that that's not serious, but I did just think it was something else. Oh, it was the man. I didn't know that. Hmm. I gotta watch that clip. I did not know that. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Leanna. I didn't know it was the man that done it to him. That's so crazy. I gotta watch that. And I know people say it's Shannon Sharp. That's why, yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that. I gotta watch the whole interview though. I might only use the clip, but just know I always watch stuff and get the context on it. Damn, like I done got sent so much shit. Give me anybody after the Tasha after that Tasha K. Uh-uh. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. It could be exactly what I'm thinking. You just never know. We shall see though. Is there a certain place you want us to do though? What do you mean? Send stuff as far as what, like, what's up, Miss Purple Rain? But oh yeah, I gotta check my email. I mean, you can send stuff. I mean, you just gotta understand that I get so many messages that I'm not gonna get to everybody message really ever. Like it's just by chance. Sometimes I'll go through the top messages. Like my email, I can usually get through all of my emails though, because I don't get that many emails. But as far as DL videos, sometimes you gotta look. Y'all send me a lot of stuff that already be done talked about. Or if you send me a message, depending on how long it is, you gotta think like it might not be something I can just reply to quick. Like messaging should be something where we can talk back and forth kind of quick. But if you send me like a whole book, it's like, I have to break it down part by part and reply to you. So that's gonna take a lot more time. So I might have to come back to it. Mm, I was seeing a question. Yo, it's 9 o'clock. Let me. Yeah, just I got your email. I did. I need to check. I'm gonna have to check into all of that. And Miss Purple Rain, you just never know. Those are signs. Toxic masculinity, homophobia. At that point, it's probably internalized. That's why I said those are definitely the signs. You said what's for breakfast? That's why I'm finna have to get off and go cook some breakfast. I want some grits though. I don't know, like I really, really want some grits. So that's why I was like, I'm finna have to end this, go cook me some grits, watch Law and Order from last night because I didn't watch it. Watch Traders USA, even though I started watching it, but I didn't finish the episode. And eat my grits, listen to Aaliyah because it's Friday. Music is crucial too. A lot of people don't know that. It's just about the music that you listen to. But yeah, it's Friday, so listen to Keith Sweat, Aaliyah, get my mind together, go to the grocery store just in case it might snow, and then get ready for tonight. I'll probably get a little bottle, nothing major, just something to sip on. Cause tonight is probably gonna be messy, of course. It's gonna be messy, of course. We're gonna talk about the Tasha K interview. Because I haven't talked about it all week or I haven't answered any questions. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna be messy. We already know that. Yeah. Yeah, we got to pivot tonight, which I'm like, that part of that interview was about trans people though. So that's why I was like, I mean, it's still untucked, but there's a lot of questions. Good morning, Jackie. I'm gonna be live at 6 p.m. It'll be a continuous live, so it won't even really matter. Y'all will catch me, trust me. If I go live earlier, that mean that I'll just be live for a long time. It's Friday. Is wait no? Oh yeah, it's Friday night. Yeah, and I'm gonna be drinking, so I'll probably be able to stay up to about 8 or 9 tonight. Give y'all a few hours. So make sure y'all ready tonight, because I know y'all got a bunch of questions, a bunch, and we